What's up, guys? It's your boy DJ coming back at you with another update on the Tecnigas Bye Bike. Yes, I just got home, get off work, just got home. I figured, let me drop another little review so I can let you people know what's going on, how the bike's doing. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say that you guys in the United States, when they start getting these in Texas, the guy on Moped Army, Mr. Blake, is going to be selling these. You guys probably won't have the restrictive pipe that I had on mine, so you don't have to worry about it. May have a few restrictions, but not like I had to deal with as far as cutting the pipe. So you'll be all good. Should be anyway. I'd like to say that this thing is nice, guys. It really is. And you're getting it from a motorcycle rider. I've been riding bikes for over 20-something years. I haven't had a whole bunch of bikes, but I had a KLR 650 for like 13 years. A 2003, I think it was, KLR, or 2002, KLR 650, Army Green, military. Had that for 6 years, and I had like 70,000 miles on it. So I do ride two wheels quite often, as you can see. Got a Grom, got over 10,000 miles on my Honda Grom. I got a WR250R dual sport bike, over 10,000. I got 11,000 on it, and I got the Bye Bike, and right now I have a whopping 1,308 kilometers on it. Miles is probably about 1,250 miles. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'd like to. So I think that qualifies me to say some things about the Bye Bike. What I think about it, how it rides, as compared to the other bikes I just named, which are all top quality bikes from major dealers. Honda. I got the Kawasaki, then I got the WR250R. But anyway, this thing is nice, guys. I have to say, I am very pleased as far as I don't know why my camera got foggy, but anyway, quite pleased as far as the Bye Bike suspension. It's really good. I don't know why the video's foggy, but I'm trying to fix it. The Bye Bike suspension is really nice. What else is good? I think the build quality is really good, guys. I mean, this thing has a very solid ride. Very solid ride. I think this may be a contender for the Honda Cub, since it's quite a bit cheaper than the Honda Cub. Of course, Honda's the top dog. We all know that. There's no dispute there. But you can save a bit of money, I think, by getting the Bye Bike. Save a couple $1,000s, maybe $2,500 difference in price. But I gotta give this little thing credit. I mean, it's very solid. The frame seems to be very well built. Only complaints I have with it is just that I want to get the restrictions gone. That's it. I get rid of the restrictions. I am cool. I can't complain. I mean, the suspension I think is really plush. This suspension was much better than my Honda Grom stock suspension. Like, my suspension was so bad on the Honda Grom, I got a 2015 Honda Grom. I had to actually, on my Honda Grom, I had to upgrade the suspension because it was that bad. I mean, stock, the Honda Grom. This thing stock is nice, man. I mean, it's adjustable in the rear. The front has quite a bit of travel. I can't remember exactly what it is. Maybe about 2 inches of travel. A little less in the back, but it does real good, and it's adjustable. Now, let me tell you the plus about this bike that I really like. I like the luggage rack. Look how low it sits, guys. That is awesome. And that really counts as far as using it for utilitarian use, like hauling stuff around or pizza boxes, whatever you want to do, man. I love that rack on the back. So that all makes a difference to me. And I believe on Moped Army, I believe Blake, he's the one that's going to be selling these things. I believe he said that he has some side pannier racks for his. He has one too. So that I know of, is only 4 of these in the United States right now that I know of. Because Second Stroke Moped had 3. I got one of theirs, and they had one of those guys got one. One of the guys that worked there got one, and I think it was one other dude who took it. So those were the 3 in the United States. Now Blake has one on Moped Army, so that's 4 of us. So yeah. So I think you guys are gonna really like this thing a lot because of how solid it is. It only weighs, I think it's 138 pounds dry, according to specs. So it's very light, very light, very light. And I actually think my gas mileage has gotten better since I de-restricted the muffler by cutting that crazy back pressure pipe, whatever it was they had on there. So, but anyway, yeah, I got rid of that. I think my gas mileage might have gotten a bit better. I'll have to do a check and find out. But anyway, also something kind of cool. I just came up with this idea the other day. You know, you got the center platform right here on the Bye Bike. I'm gonna take that off, that cover off again, look at that and see if that can be used for, you know, your feet or whatever platform you may want to use it for. But my handlebars is what I was getting to. Using my backpack as, you know, using my handlebars as a carrier for my backpack. You can see it works really well. It doesn't affect the way I drive, at least in a negative way. I did not feel unsafe doing it. I felt very safe with that. So that's just what, that center portion there is really cool for backpack storage. No joke, guys. I've been doing this last couple days and it does really well. You know, I can adjust my strap to my backpack, of course. Yeah, so I'm really liking that. This is just beautiful right here. My GV or Givy or GV, whatever, luggage box, which is universal. I use that on all my bikes, all my 4 bikes that I have. Well, I did have it on the ground, but on the three bikes, that little Honda scooter, I use it on that. But what's nice about this bike that I like, that reminds me a lot of the Honda CT90, is the low luggage rack, guys. That is a plus. Trust me. You want that low center of gravity if you're going to be hauling heavy items on the back or whatever else, you know. I've been riding this Bye Bike in the rain. It does great. I mean, pouring down there, not super hard rain, but raining pretty good. I've been riding it in the rain. No problems. The engine starts up really good. Now, my starter did go out on the bike. I don't know why. I'm going to pull the motor out today, take a look at it, try to get that going. If not, I may have to order a new motor. I don't know. But my starter did go out. So I'm totally dependent upon the Kickstarter. Exactly. And it does good. Every now and then it seems to like skip a little bit. I don't know if that spring in there is a little weird, but it's not perfected. But, you know, then again, my Honda Metropolitan has even done that. So it's all good. Maybe I need some oil on it. I don't know. But anyway, I don't want to just ramble on. I think you guys that want to get this bike are going to be, I know you'll be pleased with the ride. It rides really good. This may be the bike to get, guys. Seriously. The more I ride it, the more I like it. Again, its rival will be the Honda Cub. You know, what I mean by that is the bigger wheels. I think they're 17 inches is what they call them. Bigger tires, whatever else. But this thing's suspension is so nice. It's really good. I did a little off-roading with it, light off-roading, just trail riding with it, and it did, of course, great. You know, I had no complaints. I love the way this seat looks on this bike too. It's really cool looking. So yeah, guys, this may be the one to get, seriously. So again, the only complaint I'm having is my speed. I'm gonna have to buy an aftermarket pipe or whatever to release it. And then I want to see what it's like. But right now, that's my only complaint. The suspension's great, runs good. Not my only complaint. My starter did go out, you know, early. I don't know why. It just went out. And I push the button, you get a little click. Maybe the starter solenoid. I got to check it out, figure it out, whatever. Also, too, what I am going to do, I don't think that, like I guys was talking to you guys about the variator and how I took that washer out. I don't think that washer, it hasn't made a difference in speed. So in this case, I'm going to put the washer back in. I think it may give me a little more traction off the line. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen when I put it back in. But as far as speed, it has no effect on speed. me removing that washer from this Bye Bike. And I was watching a video, and I know a guy said that in some cases it won't make a difference. So in my case, taking the washer off for thinking it's going to make the belt go higher up the variator, didn't do anything. Only thing that's made a difference, the major difference with this vehicle, is me modifying the stock exhaust pipe and cutting that back pipe thing, whatever that was on there, off. That's the only thing that made a difference. And it made a big difference. I mean, my torque is better. I can get off the line a lot quicker. So yeah, that's my only complaint as far as the only thing that really made a significant difference was to get rid of that pipe. And I am going to be getting an aftermarket pipe on it. So I just want to go, if I can get this sucker to top out at 45 miles an hour, 46, maybe 48, then I know I can always hit 40 miles an hour. I just want to be able to hit 40 miles an hour and cruise and stay there. You can cover a lot of ground at 40 miles an hour. You can cover a lot of ground at 38 miles an hour, but I'll be a lot happier with a consistent 40 miles an hour. That's where I want to be. All right, guys, I'll let you go. This is DJ signing out with an update on the Tecnigas Bye Bike, 2016 Bye Bike. Later.